ospite europeo di questa sera ha insegnato nelle università di Linz ed è stato direttore artistico del Teatro Municipale di Bremen. Nel 2005 è diventato vice direttore di Linz 2009, Capitale Europea della Cultura, e dal 2010 si è unito all'Associazione Marsiglia Provenza 2013 come vice consigliere delegato. Bene, a Ulrich affido anche un po' le conclusioni di questa prima parte e gli chiediamo anche qualche consiglio vista la sua grande esperienza per il nostro progetto.
Thank you very much again for the possibility to be here. I found it was for me a very interesting afternoon. I learned a lot about your project, and I would like to just to make 6 remarks or 6 questions to summarize a bit my observations. First of all, I would like to underline and to confirm what in the first statement Irene said about the creative economy and the development of creative class and the importance of creativity in future economies, also already today. And just to underline and to confirm that, I will give you one figure which makes it quite clear. Originally I'm from Germany, so I was brought up in Germany. I do know very good German economics, and I know that in Europe Germany is very well seen, or it's very well known as the nation who produces good cars. And nowadays, in the 21st century, the percentage of people who are working in creativity and in culture is higher than in car production in Germany. Second remark, what is necessary and what is good for a creative climate in a society? Well, most of the answers to that question were already given by Irene. I would just like to add one result of a famous American researcher, Richard Florida, who explained that the so-called 3 T's are very important for a city or for a region who would like to attract creative class. The 3 T's are talent, technology and tolerance. And not one of these 3 T's must miss. So all the 3 factors are necessary for such a climate. And this climate of creativity is also, to my opinion, like an incubator. It has to create a climate for the creative class which gives space to research and to try, and also to have the right of errors. Everybody knows that in natural science, researchers are very often failing. So you invest money and the result is negative, and then you invest again money and yet you find the solution. In creativity, very often in culture, politicians think that results must come up immediately, and they do not give the space of incubation. But that is, for a city, for a region which will develop in that way, absolutely necessary. Fourth remark already. What is important and necessary for the way how to develop a project for a European capital of culture? When I arrived yesterday in Ravenna for the first time, beautiful city, the first meetings with my colleagues, today a walk around the city, I was asking myself, what is the problem for the city? Why do they want to become European Capital of Culture? I think you have to answer to this question, because getting this title does not mean getting a prize for something which is already developed. But getting the title European Capital of Culture means you have to develop aims and objectives. The city where I come from, Marseille, was given the title against the competitors Lyon, Bordeaux and Toulouse. And the experts who decided said the title goes to Marseille because Marseille needs it most. So you have to define in the next phase, you have to define why do you need the title, which are the visions and the missions of Ravenna. In my last statement I will make one proposition. Fifth remark, very important for the next steps for your project is to define these aims, these objectives, and also to define for the city of Ravenna which will be and which should be the benefits for us. When we go out of the project in 2020, what should be the benefits? And as important as this question, which are the benefits for Ravenna and for the citizens of Ravenna, is which are the benefits for Europe when Ravenna will be European Capital of Culture? Both questions to answer or to have first answers, first ideas to both questions are very important. Cities who bid tend only to answer to the first question. Where are our benefits? But the aim is really also that you have to find a project which is very unique, which can only be solved in Ravenna, I exaggerate a bit, and where Europe should be proud that Ravenna was European Capital of Culture in 2020. And last remark, well, I'm working for 3 European Capital of Culture projects. First a bid process, then a very successful realization in Linz, and now Marseille, which is the most difficult vision. By the way, I always said I will not go on with the next European Capital of Culture, besides the Vatican applies for it, and I would like to organize a big project about I will not tell you what, perhaps the Vatican applies. And in the history of European Capital of Culture, none of the projects I know really was effective and successful with a big project concerning children and youth. And I found tonight in Ravenna, I found the opening and the last statements really very impressive. The opening with a choir of children, which was beautiful, and the last statements about that what childhood today and childhood in 21st century means, and where the future of Europe and the continent is concerning the next generation. How do they grow up in this world? And perhaps it could be an idea that curiosity and children is the focus of the Ravenna project of 2019. Think about that.